I'd rather have peace of mind living in a doghouse than live in that house and not know where that girl got it. Hey, Samore Love, you have now tuned into my haves and have-nots recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. Also, be sure to share this video wherever you like to share videos. Don't forget to give it that good old thumbs up. Guys, this episode was freaking epic, amazing, explosive, all of them things put into one. Because let me tell you guys, I was sitting there like, no, yes, like I was getting turned up, hyped up just watching this show. It was that good, you guys. So let's go ahead and run it down. Candace admits to us that she, well, not to us, but she admits to Jeffrey that she was actually scared. That's the reason why she jetted out of that hospital. And I know some of us, we was talking and we said, somebody had said maybe it was because of all the cops that was around, you know, she is kind of like a criminal, so maybe that was the reason why. But no, she reveals that it's actually because of this dude, because of Quincy. She's just like so petrified of him, and you know you gotta be crazy because there's not too many people that really shake her up or anything like that. Like you always see her gangster, she'll say what she gotta say and not really care too much about any of that. Candace, she also reveals to her mother and to Benny, because you know they kind of just came over and was like, where did you get this money? What's up with all this stuff? They just kind of was it kind of felt like it was some type of intervention or something, the way they was coming at her. So she kind of tells them a little more. She's like, I bought everything. I had $7 million and I have the deeds for everything. This is legit. I really bought it. Here you go. She shows them the paperwork and all that. Then when she goes to show Benny, because Benny was really disappointed in her, because he's like, yo, we don't lie to each other. You're lying to me right now. You didn't even say where you got this money from. And she's like, yo, like, this is my money. I can't really tell you where I got it from, but it's mine. She's like, yo, let me show you my account. She goes to show both of them, well, mainly him, that she had $4 million left in her account. All the money gone. It is gone. It's wiped out. And he's just like, there's nothing there. She's like, wait, what? You know, she's trying to like, nah, something malfunctioned with this computer right quick. She's trying to look and find the money, but it was not there. So, you know, she done, as soon as he left, because he was just like, yo, whatever. He was out. She turns to, and then she's just like, oh my God. Like, this dude really took my money. He took my money. And I'm sitting here like, nah, Oscar wouldn't do that. I'm like, but maybe the way he did leave, it's possible maybe he could have took her money, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to believe it. He was so nice. See, it be the ones that y'all, if y'all see my story time video on my other channel, on my main channel, it be the people that you least expect, the ones that be the charm and they seem like Mr. Perfect. They say all the right things, get you all warm inside. They be the worst ones. You know, that's why it's so hard to trust people nowadays, because of people like this. You know, she really like let her guard down, put down her walls, you know, unbuilt them real quick, let this dude up in there, and look what he does. Like, he's took the whole thing. Then she's like, yo, like when Jeffrey came over and she was talking to him, she put 2 and 2 together and she's like, yo, they marked me. They marked me. And she kind of like revealed that it was like, she's like, Jim marked me. That's what's wrong. That's what happened. And then he calls her up and she's like, yo, bring my money back. But he was like so convincing, you guys. Yo, if he was in my face, he probably would have gotten away with the money. Like, straight up and down. I can't even front and say, please. You know how people be like, please, that couldn't be me. He wouldn't have took my money like that. No, he probably would have taken my money and I would have been with him until he finally left me, because just the way that he was just so charming, and he just seemed like, he's like, why would I do that? And she was like, you took my $4 million. And he was like, you got that from tricking? But he didn't say tricking. He was like, you got that from selling ass. He said something along those lines. And then he was like, you must be real tired, huh? And she slapped the crap out of him. They started fighting. And he was like, actually, yeah, I did take your money. It was like stealing candy from a baby. That's how easy it was. And yeah, they go scraffling at it. And then Quincy comes. Quincy, yes, Quincy, y'all. He's been staking out the house, looking at it, because you know he got the address. And then that's another thing too. I was like, did Quincy steal the money? Like, I couldn't believe it was Oscar. I was even speculating maybe Quincy, maybe freaking Quincy took the money when he got the paperwork. Maybe her banking information was on there and he got the money, but it wasn't him, it was Oscar. So yeah, I thought that for a minute there, I thought Quincy was doing the right thing, that he came to save his baby mama. But no, y'all, no. This dude, what he ends up doing, first he lick off the man. He hit him. He's beating him. You know, and then Oscar's just like, let me get the hell up out of here. I ain't built for this. This ain't part of my job description. I'm out. And then he just starts, boom, boom, like just beating up Candace. I was like, yo, Tyler. These special effects, whoever you got for special effects now, they are on point, honey. They was doing the damn thing, because they really looked like he was punching her. And the blood coming out her face, super realistic. I was like, yes, keep these people, because they're making it look so much better. Like, this is looking like a movie right now. Like, we getting closer to movie types of editing. And y'all know I love me some editing. So yeah, that's what happened with that little part. He was like just hitting her. All right, so let's move on to another scene that they had that was just like freaking crazy. Hanna, she's just so stubborn. She don't want nothing to do with the apartment. I mean, with the house. She's just like, she'd rather stay in a dog pile, dog piss and everything. She'd rather go to a little motel that she can afford, because her house is freaking burned down, and take the little kid with her, because yeah, she ends up getting little Quincy as well. I guess the whole Candace running away kind of solidified them making the grandmother, Hanna, the legal guardian. But I feel like that part, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because I feel like they didn't even have any real trial that I saw. They didn't do anything like really legally. Like, how you just, okay, you're gonna go with her. Like, I don't know, it just seemed like something was missing from that. Jeffrey and Wyatt, they go to the tow yard, because Jeffrey had called Wyatt, told him that he knows where the car is. And you know, Wyatt right now, he's thinking about what the DA told him. And me personally, I felt like he should have got something in writing from the DA to say that he's going to be vindicated of all of his sins that he has committed, you know, and just gonna be free. But I don't know, I guess she's gonna keep her word, hopefully. I don't be trusting them people. Like, you gotta give me something cold, hard, and my lawyer gotta be present to make sure that I know that this is what it really is gonna be. Because they could say anything, then all of a sudden just flip it up and be like, I never said that. Or, yeah, I know I said that, I would try to do that, but that's not what I'm gonna do. You know, I don't know. Anyways, so that he went over, what was we talking about? I kind of got mixed up. Okay, so now Wyatt and Jeffrey, like I said, they're at the tow yard, and they see that Miss Veronica pulls up to the tow yard. It's like I'm kind of going off the top of my head. I have the notes here, but it's just like, I'm not even going by it anymore. I'm going by what my memory saw. So Veronica, she pulls up to the tow yard, and they're like, what's your mom? Wyatt's like, what's your mom doing here? He's like, I don't know, that's a good question. Wyatt's like, well, I'm about to go find out. You know, Wyatt don't care about nothing. He ready. So he closes the door. Both of them close the door. They sneak in. And Veronica, she's trying to do the noble thing now, even though she's had an affair. Now that Maggie put her in her place, now she's trying to just end it. She tells, once she finished talking to Benny and giving him some advice that he needed about the houses and the deeds and stuff, she says, you know, I have done some horrible things in my life, and I have to admit that this was a mistake. And he's like, I mean, never start. It's all good. You know, I don't want people to know about this. Ain't nothing. Like, you don't even gotta say the word. That's it. We overdone. But then he starts looking at her, seducing her. He like, you know what? I'm gonna play the same game that she played with me when I tried to tell her, no, I ain't want you. Nah, we're gonna be good. I'm gonna do this to you now. And I know she can't fight the young lang dang dang a lang. She can't fight it. So now that she's all like getting all feeling good and stuff, he starts kissing her, she starts kissing back, he goes down on her, because I seen him go down real quick. I was like, oh. And who's at the window? Wyatt and Jeffrey. Talk about awkward, weird, nasty. And then Wyatt, like a little freak-a-leak of the week, is over here with his camera doing one of these like this. And I'm just like, why are you guys still at the window? Like, the throw up is like right here in the back of my throat. That was my mom. She would have heard me, because my throw up would have been coming out so loud that it would have been all over the freaking pavement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't stand there and watch. I'd be like, no. You know, but you know what? I'm really hoping that Jeffrey tells his dad exactly what happened, and tells his dad exactly, you know, what he saw, so he can know that his wife is a scum bucket and she's not here for him. Oh yeah, so she did actually go over to him, as Maggie requested, to tell him that he should run for governor, and he's still like, not really sure if he wants to do that. And also, he's the one, it wasn't Jim Cryer, he's the one who got Oscar, who hired Oscar, aka Brandon, I think that was his name, to get the money back from Candace. Yeah, because he ended up going to his office, giving him the paperwork, showing him the proof that he got the money back and everything like that. And I'm just like, David did say, I mean, he told her he was good at this game and he don't play that. She didn't know who she was messing with. And then when he went to go and tell Jim that he got his money back, when David did the noble thing, went to Jim like, yo, I told you I would help you get your money back and I got it. Jim just takes the folder, looks at it, and he's just like, and I'm like, for real, Jim? And he's like, you're not even gonna say thank you? He just looked at him like he was the help or something. Like, he looked at him like he wasn't even worth his time. Like, I was just like, with friends like that, honey, you do not need enemies at all. And so, yeah, he ends up leaving. And then they go to do this big speech. And, you know, because Jim is supposed to be pretty much taking back his whole campaign and everything and reading what Maggie had told him to read. But when he goes up there, he gives this epic speech, this humanitarian of the year speech, where he's saying that he's done so much for charity, he goes to church, he loves the Lord, he feeds the homeless, he gives to the needy, they've been to Africa, like anything that you can think of that is a good thing, that's what he said on that damn stage. You know, he just was giving it all to the people. That's what he was doing. And the people were just eating it up and clapping. Yes, Jim, run for governor, yes. And all the while, Maggie and Veronica both looking at him like, they both looking at David like, David, you better go ahead and step up to the plate, boy. We are waiting for you. We are behind you, not him. Because he is scum. Like, we don't want to do nothing with him. And David, as they step down after the speech is done, David's just like, I got this. I'm not going to do it right now, but don't worry, I got this. But hold on wait a second. Hold on wait a second. The best part is coming. So as they come off of the stage, everybody's still clapping because of that epic speech that Jim just gave. Over here comes the Miss DA. I don't remember her name, but she walks in. She's like, all of you guys are under arrest. What she said, for tampering with evidence and some other crap, some other charges, because your sons gave you up. Yes, and they are free of all charges, but you guys have to come with us. Veronica's like, I will take your badge. She's like, yeah, go ahead and try me, ho. Yeah, you ain't getting none of this. Take them away. Round them up. So that definitely will make front page news, because you got all the press. All of the press is standing right there. So they don't even have to like get it from secondhand or anything like that. They're right there. Like, this is probably the best thing for them. You just had this speech where he's saying he's still running for governor. But now look at this. Scandal of the year. You and your political party is going down. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't wait till January come because I'm ready to watch this thing again. I tell you, I'm so freaking excited. But now I'm gonna go ahead and watch If Loving You Is Wrong. I don't think I'm gonna do any recaps for it. If you guys really want me to, then maybe I'll do it. If you let me know either here or on Twitter that you would like to see it. But other than that, I think I'll just like enjoy it myself. But we shall see. You know how I am. I always change my mind all the time. But let me get off of here before my battery shuts off. So guys, be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I will see you in the next one. Laters.